Have you ever noticed how the most intelligent person in the room is often the quietest one, while everyone else is busy trying to prove themselves? Talking too much, explaining too much, revealing too much. There's usually one person who simply observes. And strangely enough, that person often ends up understanding everyone better than anyone else in the room. According to Friedrich Nietzsche, power rarely belongs to the loudest voice. It belongs to the mind that sees more than it reveals. Because the moment you learn how to observe people, instead of reacting to them, you begin to outsmart them without saying a single word. Let's explore why silence can be one of the most powerful psychological tools you have. Most people believe intelligence must be displayed, so they interrupt conversations. They rush to share opinions. They try to win arguments before they even understand the situation. Think about everyday situations. At work meetings, someone immediately speaks just to sound competent. In social settings, someone tries to dominate the conversation to appear confident. But in doing this, they unknowingly reveal something far more valuable than they realize. Information, their insecurities, their intentions, their emotional triggers. And once someone reveals those things, they become predictable. Nietzsche understood this deeply. He believed that those who speak too quickly often expose more about themselves than they intend. But those who observe first control the game. But here's the real secret most people miss. Silence is not about being passive. It's about strategic awareness. And once you understand this next principle, you'll start seeing people very differently. When you stop trying to impress people, something interesting happens. You start noticing things you never saw before. You notice the person who laughs too loudly when they feel insecure, the one who constantly seeks approval before sharing an idea, the one who becomes defensive when challenged. In everyday life, people reveal their psychology constantly. In conversations, in their body language, in the way they react when things don't go their way. But most people miss it because they're too busy trying to be heard. When you stay quiet, you gain something far more valuable than attention. You gain perspective. And perspective allows you to understand what motivates people, what scares them, and what controls them. Once you see that, you no longer need to out-talk anyone. You simply understand the dynamics of the situation better than they do. Now here's where it gets even more interesting. Because silence doesn't just help you understand people. It subtly influences them. Have you ever noticed how uncomfortable people become in silence? When someone says something, and you simply pause instead of reacting, most people immediately begin filling that silence. They explain more. They justify themselves. They reveal extra details they never planned to share. In psychology, silence often creates pressure. And under pressure, people talk. This is why skilled negotiators, leaders, and observers often speak less than others. They don't rush to respond. They allow the other person to reveal themselves. And ironically, the less you try to control the conversation, the more control you actually gain. Nietzsche once suggested that true strength often lies in restraint, not in reacting to every moment, but in choosing carefully when to act. Think about the last time someone tried to provoke you. Maybe they criticized you. Maybe they expected you to argue back. Maybe they wanted a reaction. Most people immediately defend themselves. But when you simply remain calm and silent, something strange happens. The person trying to provoke you suddenly loses power because they can't control your reaction anymore. And the moment someone loses control over your emotions, they lose control over you. Outsmarting people isn't about manipulation. It's about understanding human nature. When you stop trying to prove yourself, you start seeing reality more clearly. You notice motivations behind actions. You recognize emotional patterns. You see the hidden dynamics that most people miss. And once you see those patterns, you rarely need to argue, convince, or dominate anyone. Your awareness does the work for you. In a world where everyone is trying to be heard, the person who truly understands others often speaks the least. Because intelligence isn't measured by how much you say. It's measured by how deeply you understand what others reveal. And sometimes, the most powerful move you can make in any room is simply to observe. If this made you think differently about silence and observation, comment below. Observation is power. And I'll see you in the next video.